Now, as we all know, Roblox yesterday integrated the voice chat option to 13 plus users in Roblox, and in my opinion, I'm having too much fun with it. I didn't play Arsenal at all yesterday because I was too busy talking with other people in Roblox. But there's one thing, some games don't even have it enabled, which it would be awesome if they had enabled, like Rate My Avatar, Club Aris, which dead game, nobody plays that, which would be Club Interstellar, like any of those club games, or any game that requires interaction, that requires you to type, would be perfect. But what about FPS games like Phantom Forces and Arsenal? Now, Arsenal does not have voice chat, I'm sorry to say, but I'm going to be going over ways that Arsenal can give voice chat, so don't think about clicking off that video, because I'm going to give my opinions on how they can implement voice chats into Roblox Arsenal. Now, but before we start, NFT, more like no thanks, selling NFTs to your little fan base of 9-year-olds. I can't play this game anymore, I swear to God. Now, let's go over it. Now for voice chat to work, there's a few things that will need to happen. First off, the API. Now what the API does is that, I don't know what the API does, hold up. A set of function procedures on the creation of appliances, features, operation. So basically they need to update the API, but for right now, it's all proximity. Now for it to work in Arsenal or any other FPS games, it can't be a proximity thing, or it could be like PUBG where it's a proximity thing, but people would be able to hear you all around. So it could be a proximity thing, it could not be a proximity thing. It is a fast-paced gun game, so I think it could work. As most maps are small, you'd be able to hear your other teammates, but probably wouldn't be as loud as you want it to be. Or we could go the Call of Duty route. But in Call of Duty, let's say I killed somebody, and it was the golden gun or the golden knife, and I won the game. As soon as somebody gets that golden gun or golden knife kill, you'll be able to hear everyone in the lobby talk. Or you could go back to the main menu, and you could talk with other people while a round is going on. Okay, here's a better example. So I'm in here, I can talk with people, I can, let's see, there's like a little thing right here, I actually be more logical to put it right here, I can mute and unmute myself, and then I can talk to people like, hey, how are you, like, I hate you, why did you kill me in the game, or some cringe stuff like that. But when you press deploy, you will only be able to speak to your team, and you won't be able to hear other teams until the end of the match, or when you spawn in, you just won't be able to hear anybody. Now, my thoughts of when this could come out, it won't be coming out for a long while. It's not coming out for a while, I'm just telling you guys that right now. It's gonna take a long while, or they may not even implement it at all. It's all up to the devs if either they want to implement this or not. Would it be a cool feature? Yes. Would it be a kind of bad feature? Let's go over why it would make it a bad feature into Arsenal. Now, when you go into a game like the Hangouts, or like this game called Mic Up, you have a lot of things here. You can mute other people, you can mute certain people. That could also work in Arsenal. The controller just died, so I'm guessing I'm using my mouse for the rest of this video. Alright, God, this feels weird using mouse and keyboard, but anyways, back what I was saying, in that game you can like mute other people, you can mute yourself, and you can mute certain people. It could work for Arsenal, but it's kind of a hassle since you have to figure out how you're gonna do this in first person. Well, you'd probably be able to press escape, do all this stuff in here. Yeah, I can see how it could work. It honestly could work. But it's all the devs' decision whether they want to implement this or not. It would be a cool addition to Arsenal, and it could give Phantom Forces a 1-up to Arsenal if they do add voice chat. So all FPS games have a competition here. Who's gonna add voice chat first, and who's going to succeed in adding voice chat and getting their game out there for FPS users to chat with their voice while they're playing. But this isn't going to be like no Call of Duty or any of those FPS games where there's not like a set in stone TOS like Roblox does, because this game is for mostly little kids. But they're trying to upgrade their demographic to people like me, a 17-year-old boy who's a blue cat on the internet. Now, if you played any voice chat games recently, or in the past 24 hours or so, you would know that it's not that bad. It really isn't that bad. Like, everyone's pretty chill, nobody's toxic so far. To Hood says it has enabled, but it really isn't. So it's gonna be interesting to see how it's gonna go if there's like a toxic person. But for right now, I haven't seen any toxic people. This is going way more well than I have expected. Haven't seen those squeakers yet since it is 13 plus, and a lot of kids who are like 14 do have deep voices, which wasn't my case. But anyways, will it be getting voice chat? I have no idea. That is all up for the devs to decide, and we cannot decide for them. We could give them ideas, but that's something we cannot. We don't have the final say. And yeah, if you want Arsenal to add voice chat, make sure to subscribe. We've been growing a lot recently, even though I've been having school and stuff. But yeah, I enjoy y'all's watching my videos. And yeah. Oh, I just hit my elbow.